Hello everyone and welcome back to Raider Power TV. We're here part of RaiderPower.com's coverage of National Signing Day at Texas Tech University. Tommy Tuberville with perhaps one of the best classes Texas Tech has ever seen on what has been a cold day here in Lubbock, Texas, but only gotten better since the frigid temperatures hit West Texas yesterday. Tuberville talked a little bit with us as an exclusive one-on-one interview about this class and what he hopes these players and their speed will do in the next few years for Texas Tech.
Coach, I guess if you want to start out, obviously a little bit different take compared to last year. You had a full year season to get ready for this day, not just 1 month. Talk about how the preparation was so different compared to this time last year.
Well, last year we had 3 weeks to put together a signing class. This year we had 365 days, and so it's really going great. And I have to give all the credit to the coaches on our staff. They've done a great job of evaluating players, the potential of these recruits, going out and meeting high school coaches, going out to the families, doing a lot of late night work, phone calls, and then to the people here on campus, our players, our administrators, all of our academic people, of selling these recruits when they come to campus. It's a team concept, and we need everybody to do it to be able to convince these young men to come to campus and be part of our football program in Texas Tech University. And so it was fun. It was a lot of time and effort, but that's what it's about, and we're excited about the potential of all these players that are coming to Texas Tech to continue their education and their football careers.
You kind of hinted at it during the basketball broadcast, speed, 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 and certainly this team looks like they're full of it. Can you just kind of touch on some of these guys, what they'll be able to do on both sides of the ball?
Yeah, you know, the one thing that we lacked this year with the football team was speed. We had some good players, and we did have some speed, but you know, to win championships, you have to have speed at almost every position. You have to have backups that can run. You have to have difference makers, and it has to be somebody different every week. And this year we had to go to the same guys quite often to have a chance and opportunity to be successful. But with this group coming in, it's going to give us some options. We're going to have an option of being able to give it to some players in the backfield that can make plays, to throw it out wide, for some defensive linemen to rush the passer, to create turnovers. There's going to be a lot of options for this football team, but the thing I like about it, again, is the work ethic that they bring to campus and the potential for education and making this not just the football team better, but the entire community and university better.
Bradley Marquez told me a lot about how comfortable he felt coming here and that's why it was his only official visit. He didn't grow up with the father a lot of his life and had his uncle there and his family. He touched a lot about how this feels like a family here. Can you talk about him particularly and what you saw in him right away? Yeah,
Bradley's a young guy that's a great athlete. He's also a very good baseball player. He's got a family that's been close to him. The thing that we saw Bradley was an opportunity to come in and play early, but also be around a family-type atmosphere with football players and coaching staff. You know, we're not just a football team. We're just kind of close-knit family that believes in each other and the philosophy that we have, and we carry the flag every day to try to be successful. And they understand, and like Bradley, of coming here and talking to the players, and players, as I tell them exactly how it's going to be. And our players tell all the recruits that it's going to be hard. We're going to ask a lot out of them. We're going to push them to the limit. We're going to try to get the best out of them. And I think Bradley really brings that to the essence of a guy that really wants to do well and you know, get all the potential he can out of himself. Again, he's a great athlete, but he has a lot of potential to even get better.
There's local kids in this class. There's Florida guys. There's even Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania guys. Does this seem like a big, giant melting pot of country athletes in this one?
Well, that's usually how most teams are. You know, you get them from a lot of different states, and we want most of our players to come from the state of Texas because we are Texas Tech University, and there's a lot of great football players and football teams, and the coaches in this state do a great job. But sometimes you need to go out for a different position possibly, or go out to a Texas Tech alumni that has family in that area. So we broaden our horizon, so to speak, and we cover a lot of ground. And we do have some players coming from Florida, have some from Alabama. We have, as you said, I think 3 from the state of Pennsylvania. We have 1 from Wisconsin, but 16 are from the state of Texas. So it's a broad range of guys that I think are going to mesh well together. We have a mixture of junior college players as well as high school players, and so we're looking forward to all of them coming in, being here in June, starting the process of becoming a Texas Tech Red Raider and becoming a better person and getting a great education.
You had 4 guys who wanted to get here early, Brewer, Blake Dees among those. what do you hope to see out of them in the spring as they kind of get a jump started going into the fall practice?
Yeah, the great thing about coming in January, you come in a slow period of time. Even the coaches are not around much because we're out recruiting, so they get to start in their classes, relax a little bit more, jump into weightlifting, start knowing the players that they're going to be playing with, and it's just it's a little bit easier atmosphere. It's even gotten better though for even the ones that graduate in May, because they can come in June now. They can come to summer school and they'll all be here in June, and so it's a slow process at that time. But the guys that come at semester get a good spring practice underneath their belt, and they feel like they're old hand guys even after the first semester, and they feel like they're at home already.
All right, be sure to stay tuned to RaiderPower.com and FoxSports.com for more throughout the spring as we work into spring workouts and then into the summer as Texas Tech prepares for the 2011 football season.